happen for myself and my family. There's no way that this is real, man, it can't be.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Modify Your Life podcast, where I am your host, Anthony Lopez, also known as Heavy to Modified.
And I'm Frankie.
Modified Frankie from the block, and where we talk about modify your life mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. And we're getting into it. It's New Year's Day. New Year's, new me.
It's New Year's Eve.
No, it's New Year's Day. When they're watching this, it's New Year's Day.
Oh, you're right.
We're talking to the
Happy New
future.
Year.
Happy New Year's. 2024 is here. We're alive. We're breathing. We're blessed. We're probably hungover.
Are you ready for tonight?
Yeah. So it's New Year's Eve for us. We're filming this right now. We're actually heading out tonight. And I'm going. I told my clients we're going to get in 260. I'm gonna be strict. I was strict all year myself. Did a bodybuilding show. A lot accomplished. They're talking about personal stuff. We want to talk about how many transformations we helped over the last 365 days. This is officially going into my year and a half of being an online coach. The brand has grown tremendously thanks to everyone out there. The podcast is we're a couple people's favorites podcast, #1 listens. You know,
That's cool.
A lot of blessings, you know what I mean? Got to help a lot of people. That's the main thing, though, is going to help a lot of people. Also, if you don't notice, if you're watching on video form, that I do have something new to the set right here. This says, ready to be modified. So my little brother and his girlfriend are having a baby. So I'm going to be an uncle for my first time.
Our baby's having a baby.
Yep. So I'm excited about that. What about you? How was Christmas? We were in California for 8 days again.
It's honestly the best time because on Christmas Eve is when they told us they were pregnant.
Gotta love it.
Really cool. But other than that, it was a blur because we were there for 8 days.
It's been nonstop. I feel like life has been nonstop since October, since the bodybuilding show. Mm-hmm. We did the bodybuilding show and we've been on vacation. Then we came back, got ready for the holidays. We helped multiple families this year.
That was cool.
Yeah, it's just been like a big blur. Including that, like my dad passed away a couple months ago too. Like this year was crazy.
And my grandma passed away.
And your grandma passed away on my birthday.
A lot of big things this
now
year.
I share a birthday with Grams. Yeah. Graham. That's why we got this. A lot of people, we don't really talk about that, but that's what that was her grandma's.
Grandma was holding this when she passed away.
So now we have it on set.
Yeah.
And we keep it on set. Sometimes it's moved by itself. I think there's ghosts.
It does not.
So I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. It's in the center, and then it's not. I'm just saying. I don't know. Who knows? But no, the holidays were amazing. Hopefully everyone had a great holidays. Hopefully it was ready for you to grind it out. Mm-hmm. And I kind of want to just go into that and just really talk about it. Like it's 2024. Look, the biggest thing you're going to be seeing over social media for the next couple of weeks,
I know what it is.
Next couple of months is going to be this. New year, new you. It's time to change. You said you're going to do it last year. Let's do it again. Scratch all that crap. All right. I do social media full time. I'm an online coach. You're not going to see none of that promotion on my stuff. Right. What you need to do is focus on habits. Right. We had a whole podcast talking about habits, but I just kind of want to get into what we're going to do this coming year. And you guys can either hop on and you listen and really take it in and implement this into your lifestyle. Or you can watch other people do it, and that's where I feel like, or you can spectate, right? You don't want to be a spectator. Like, no more spectating. This is going to be difficult, right? So someone right now is listening to this. You're hungover. You said you're supposed to go to the gym today. It's already 2024. You're already not sticking to your goals. All right, cool. You woke up. You're hungover. Too bad. Go to the gym. Get up and go to the gym. Go do something hard, right? Make your bed. Brush your teeth. Wash your ass.
You good?
I'm good. But no, like I, honestly, like I'm not. Remember, like when I was talking the back end from a couple people from in our meetings, they're like, yeah, no, we got to do the new year, new me because you're online coach. You got to promote it. You got to promote it. I'm like, no. We're teaching habits. New year, new me. Like, what is going to change if you didn't already work about yourself on 2023? If like on one thing.
Yeah.
Right. So if you worked on one thing last year, cool. Now let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Stick to something.
Stick to something though, because what it is, and I made a whole post about this yesterday. Just think about that. I haven't posted anything on social media today, so I probably should post something. Oops. But think about this, okay? We right now, as a society, suffer with accountability, self-control, self-discipline. Right, we really, really indulge in everything, right? Whether it be indulge into food or you indulge into social media, you indulge into the toxic things that you put into your body, the toxic things that you put into your mind, like you listen to, you're interested in, you're swiping, you're liking, you're following. We have all this stuff. Like everything is indulgement.
Yeah.
Right. Everything's too much. It's like it's either 0 or 100.
Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10 we go straight to 100. Right. And I kind of talked about in that post is like, look, it takes a long time to build structure. It takes a long time for you to become successful. It takes a long time for you to be happy. It takes a long time for you to make a lot of money. It takes a long time for you to lose weight. It takes a long time.
And it is difficult.
No. I don't think anyone that says it's easy to lose weight, right? Especially like these asshats are like 10 days, lose 10 pounds. You can lose 10 pounds in 2 days.
Only 50 carbs a day.
Only 50 carbs a day. Yeah, you know what I mean? You can lose 10 pounds in 2 days. You want to know how to lose 10 pounds in 2 days? I'll tell you the trick right now, right? What you're going to do, right, is you're going to put yourself in about 1,000 calorie deficit, right? And you're going to do cardio for about 2 hours a day, and then you hit the sauna for 30 minutes. You go do that for the next 10 days, you're going to lose. You go do that for the next 2 days, you'll lose more than 10 pounds. But guess what? It's going to be water weight. You're going to see no difference in your body other than you feel less bloated. And then after the 2 days, you see the 10 pounds on the scale, and you know what happens? If you realize it's not sustainable, then you go eat regular food. What did you learn? What did you do? Did you track your food? Did you learn why protein's important? Did you do something that's going to be sustainable for the next 365 days? Because if it's not sustainable 365 days, then why are you going to do it?
Yep.
Right? Because you want to focus on long-term success, right? And everything right now is so indulged is short-term.
Yeah.
Right? Look at the freaking the Vision Twins. Look at all the stuff that they're doing right now. They're struggling. They're struggling right now. So what are they doing? They're focusing on what? Short-term success, because it's easier to get something done short-term than it is for long-term. You know,
I do want to say one thing.
Wow. What?
No, I'm gonna keep it cute.
Yeah.
Because it's not worth like the drama of it all. But I do want to say like when, because I've met them in person, and I honestly saw so much freaking potential.
I seen them on the Disney Channel.
That's what I was thinking. I'm
like working with kids'
they're
obesity.
a cash cow in that moment.
And their energy was up, but it just goes to show is like when someone's back is up against a wall, they're going to fold and they're going to take the easy way out, right?
Or
and
if you're about it, you won't.
They won't know. Well, because at the end of the day, it's hard to do what I do. It's hard to be a good coach. It's hard right now to be on Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve and to be working still, right? Making a podcast, answering text messages. I've been texting my clients all day.
And we have a full house.
And we have a full house of family. You guys can't even see right now. I got my brother and Jazz. I got Shane Boy and Jasmine right here. I got my best friend and her boyfriend chilling in our room because we're shooting a podcast. Like we have a full house, but it doesn't matter. Like
work don't stop.
The work doesn't stop because fun is involved. Now, do we want to have fun 100%? Am I going out to drink tonight 100%? But I'm getting my work done.
From a freaking escape room?
Let's not. Yeah, we did escape room too. You know, and this is what it takes. And like people are like, oh, well, there's no balance. There's no balance. There is balance, but you need to get the task done that you need to complete that day before you go have fun. And then once you're done, like I have certain things I have to do in a day, right? I have X, that's on the board over here, right? So once I get those 5 things done, 10 things done, whatever those tasks listed for the day, because sometimes they change, sometimes there's more, sometimes there's less. Once I'm done, I'm done. Obviously, I'm not talking about my group Zoom calls or my one-on-one Zoom calls. I'm not talking about my work stuff, our brand stuff. Yeah. Talking about my personal things that I need to accomplish every single day. But once Anthony Lopez is done,
once your cup is full.
Once my cup is full, then I'm done for the day. So when I'm between Zoom calls, if I already hit the gym, I've done all my tasks, I'll play a video game. I'll hop on and scroll, but everything is done. Now, obviously, I don't want to sit there and scroll a lot because...
You earned your scroll?
Yeah, I earned my scroll. You know, and like, that's what people like don't understand is like something comes up, their friends come over and they're like, oh, forget about it. Right? Like I would be so disappointed. There was no missing this podcast. Right? There was no missing filming this podcast.
I was ready to fold, but you're like, no.
No, because think about it. That's how we're going to end the year going. Like, it doesn't matter what we did for the last 365 days, 64 days.
Yeah.
It matters what we did for the complete 365 days, right? We're still in this end of the year, and we're going to start a Monday on 2024 without a podcast for the people that listen to us and follow us and listen, to our conversations and write stuff down and take something from this and work on themselves.
Yeah, we can't flop
like,
on the first day.
We'll be flopping on the first day. Like, we would literally be failing the first day. That's like you starting work and you go to your first day and you don't show up. Like, you completely just flop. I'm not starting 2024 like that, because we have a lot of goals that we want to accomplish this year, right? I was pretty close to my social media goal, my Instagram goal being 300,000. I'm like 40 away, but it's all right. We'll get up there. But it's one of those things where it's like, you need to understand that it's not meant to be fun, right? It's not going to be easy for my friends and family are here right now, and I got to get done with this, and then I got to edit this podcast. But the fun is once I'm done, I'm going to enjoy myself because I have nothing to worry about. I could wake up hungover tomorrow. Right? I'm fulfilled. Like I feel good. I got everything done. We'll do the title. Everything is going to upload while these guys are showering. Like we're working.
And I won't cough, so you guys don't have to,
no more coughing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where it's like now, and it took a long time to build this. So I'm also speaking from present day Anthony Lopez. However you call me Anthony Lopez, AJ, heavily modified. Right? It took years for me to understand this, right? And I'm still getting better because there's still a lot of things that I do that I don't like and I know I need to fix.
Same.
And it's one of those things where if you understand you have the problem and you're not willing to fix it, then you're absolutely a lunatic. right? Like a lot of us have been our whole entire life, right? We know we
Yeah.
have a problem. We don't go to look to fix it, right? Because it's too difficult to fix it. But
No, we'll just
understand,
point fingers at why we're in the situation and like find someone else or something else to blame.
take accountability. Really take accountability for 2024. Don't, it's not a new year, new me. You're the same person you were in 2023, 2022, 2021. But what can change and what will allow you to be more successful than you've ever been, right, is changing up those habits that are pushing you away from who you want to become.
Yeah.
Right? Changing up that mindset and stop being so negative. Change up that mindset of who you're following. Change up the mindset of who you listen to. Changing the mindset of who you hang out with. What do you pour into yourself every single day? Right?
Yeah.
Because who was I talking to on like my search feed on my Instagram? A lot of people will never let their girlfriend go on their Instagram and look at their search feed.
Oh, I remember that.
Right?
Yeah.
Mine is literally weight loss.
Yeah, you
Right
showed
now,
me, you're like, look at it.
Yeah, like not one girl popped up unless it was a weight loss transformation, right? Because I used to follow Instagram girls like, oh look at baby, she's beautiful. I'm gonna leave you for her. Like joke around.
Yeah.
I would follow them because like they're famous people. But at the end of the day, like why do I want to pour into like why do I want to like when we're already in a world where like so many people are addicted to like porn and stuff like. I have a great relationship. I don't need a fake one or to think about that. Like I don't need to pour that into me. I don't need to see that stuff and be like, oh, I like that. Let me share with my
Well, then,
I don't need to do
because
that.
then naturally you're going to compare too.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. So I'm very conscious of what I pour into myself now, and I really want you guys to really take that in. Like you also don't have to control what you put in your mouth. You have to control what you put in your brain. You got to control what you put in your life. You got to control what you put in your soul, right? You really got to control what you're taking in because you only get one of these, right? You only get one of these lives, and that's it. No one really knows what happens after that. No one's been here to say it. You know what I mean? Everyone has different beliefs, right? But like right now, we're here in the present. You're sitting here, you're on, you're doing cardio, you're in the car, you're driving to work, you're doing whatever. Most likely no one's working today, honestly.
I'm not.
But you're listening. Like, do you understand how badass it is? And I'm not saying you're a badass because you're listening to our podcast about developing yourself and becoming better. I'm saying it because you're choosing to do something on the first of the year that you want to become better. Now, let's stick to it. Right? Like, let's not just go the first 7 days, 14 days, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Let's go the rest of the year. Right? And the only way we're going to go the rest of the year is if you start working on the habits now. If you have a list of 10 things that you want to accomplish or you want to do this year.
You haven't been doing that.
Bring them down, bring it down to one, because keep the list, but just keep one you're focusing on. Or maybe two. It really depends on the person, right?
Yeah.
Also depends on the person. But don't overwhelm yourself, because over time that stuff is gonna start. You're gonna start correcting it, and then that won't be a task you want to get done because you've already finished that. Then you move to the next one and the next one, and then over time you can have.
It's overwhelming, right?
It is, because
if
like
you do too much.
What about like when we first started the business, right?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't know time management, so we would always be rushing everywhere. How stressed were you?
Oh, I was in shambles.
Because why?
Because we had no structures, and then also the way that, we've always operated on. We take every opportunity. We don't say no, but at the same time, it's like, okay, well, we have 24 hours, and this takes 30 hours. We're gonna squeeze every second of it, but
we're gonna add extra
with
2
no
days
structure, it was so hard.
Yes, right. So
And there was a few flops.
and for sure. We would be insane. You would be insane if you think you're not gonna flop, if you're not gonna fail, if you think everything's gonna be perfect, right? That's not how life works. But what you can do is focus on the bigger picture. Think about long term. Stop thinking about short term success. Stop thinking about short term weight loss. Like, you've tried it already. Like, you've tried it so many times. You've done the crash diets, the water fast, the no fasting for 18 hours a day, cardio every single day.
Beyonce
lemonade diet. Freak, if you like it, throw a rink on it diet. You know what I mean? Whatever it might be. The watermelon cleanse, the freaking apple juice, cider cleanse. I can keep going. Keto, all that other stuff. You tried all that. And if you tried it and it didn't work long term, then why are you gonna go back? That's like you going to work for the last 365 days, you got your paycheck finally, and you got $50, and you didn't like that payout. You're worth more than that. You worked way too many hours to only make $50. Are you gonna go back to that job this year?
Hell no.
Exactly, because you don't like it. You know that it don't work, Playboy, and then $50. Shoot, we're in a recession right now. Bro, we spent $50. We spent $100 on just for dinner tonight, and that was home cooked food.
Yeah,
that's insane. So you already know. You already know what's going to happen. Thank you. Those mashed potatoes came out slappy. You already know what's going to happen. So let's try something new. Let's focus on long-term success. You did not rush to become overweight. You did not rush to become broke. You did not rush to become fat. You did not rush to become depressed. You did not rush to have lack of accountability, lack of discipline, lack of self-control. You did not rush to be spoiled. You didn't rush any of these things. So why are you going to rush the thing the result? Yeah. I like that. Why are you going to rush the result? Take this stuff in. Rome wasn't built overnight, right? So you need to understand that this stuff is not going to happen overnight. You're going to start seeing changes though, right? And the cool thing about this is when I was 27 years old at over 600 pounds and depressed and suicidal, it didn't take me 27 years to lose the weight.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing. But you have to understand it's going to take years. Stop saying months and stop doing the whole, if I lose 6 pounds a week for the next 16 weeks, I'll be 100 pounds down.
I used to do that.
Like you redo it. And how about this? How about you just do what you need to do to achieve those goals and focus on them daily. There's 7 days in a week. If you could even just do it 5 days out of the week, you're already winning. Yeah. You could do it 6 days out of the week. Let's go. You do it 6.5. Remember like that 10, the 80-10 rule, 90-10 rule, right? Then you're winning, and that's going to be sustainable. If you start understanding that there's no food that you can't eat, but it's portion control, right? Moderation, self-control, discipline, right? If you start adding discipline to your life, how do you add discipline to your life? Is like this: you do what you need to do. Like that's literally how you add discipline in your life. The reason why you're listening to this podcast is because I have discipline. I know that I need to get this done, so there's no compromise. And if I miss going out tonight to go see Cascade, and I can't go, and I gotta Uber myself and get there at midnight, oh well, guess what?
Yeah, he'll do it.
I have to do it because I need to keep that discipline. This is what keeps me going. Discipline is what allowed me to be here, what allowed me to build the physique that I have, what's allowed me to grow a brand, a brand that people actually see what it's for, which is amazing. A lot of people have been so much love for the clients of just like saying how my program changed their life. And it's so amazing because I didn't change their life. They changed their life. I just guided them. I love the text messages. Like Stephanie sent that like wonderful message. Like I almost damn near cried because like I know how difficult it is to feel like you're just stuck.
Yeah.
Like to feel like it's too late. You're too far gone. I've tried so many things, but also then thinking about it, I also know if you would just focus on actual change and not short term, it's like it's not easier, but it's like easier mentally.
I think also what has set you apart and like our clients are really like committed to you is because you show that you care.
Yeah, I have like 15 people that got December off for free. That's what, for some $300 times 15. That's $4,500 I lost this December. But some people were struggling. Some people needed help. Some people just been crushing it. And I did it just because. And it's because you can't fake caring. You can't fake it. I'm sorry. You have to really care. People are not dumb. My clients are not dumb. My future clients are not dumb. My last clients are not dumb. My future 2025 clients aren't dumb. 2027 aren't going to be dumb. You know what I mean? Like they're not dumb. If you don't care about them and you don't really give them your undivided attention, like I don't take notes on my clients.
You don't.
I talk to them every week. So think about it this way. If you don't pay attention to your client, if you need to take notes on your clients when you talk to someone every single week and you can't remember what's at least the last topic you talked about, then you didn't care about the conversation.
Yeah, either you don't care or you are
working with too many people.
Yeah.
I know my clients. Now I'm taking notes this year. There's only one note. Everyone is sending me their goals. So we're not doing New Year's resolution stuff. We're not doing that boo-boo stuff in my program. What we're doing, though, is things we want to accomplish. 4 things we want to accomplish in 2024.
For the year.
Yeah, of the year. And then, well, in 2024, because it'd be done in 2 months. It could be done in 2 weeks, whatever long it takes, right? And then I'm having them write 3 things they're going to take to accomplish that.
And you told them they don't have to, it doesn't have to only be
It doesn't only have to be weight loss related because you change your life mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. Like this didn't just come out of my ass.
It does kind of go hand in hand.
Discipline goes with anything anything in life.
Yeah.
Think about it. What do you need to do in life that doesn't involve discipline? There's one thing that comes to my head.
Naps. Just kidding. I don't know.
Being lazy.
Oh, true.
Being broke. Right? You don't need discipline for this stuff. All the stuff you don't need discipline for is all the things you do not want to be in life.
True.
Now, there's some people that want to be homeless, and there's some people that do enjoy just living off the land and all that. That's totally fine, right? But I'm talking about 95%, not the 5%.
Yeah.
Right? All the things that you think of that does not need discipline is not who you want to be. And at 95% of people don't want to be. I don't want to go back to being broke. I don't want to go back to being overweight.
No.
You know how hard it was to wipe my ass at that weight?
Actually, you know what? Same.
When we get into the sex part,
Did you know, I won't get like into details, but when I was tipping scales, you know, I had to like learn how to wipe a different way because I couldn't reach as well.
Oh, because you got to. Oh yeah.
I mean, I could reach, but not.
It was like
that great, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be dirty out here.
Yeah, no.
But it's crazy,
hygiene
like,
is important.
if I couldn't reach, like, I actually had to find another way to freaking wipe.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's lack of discipline will lead you to a life you don't want to have. Right? You need to have discipline. The reason why you're good at your job is because you have discipline. Why? Because you have discipline because that job's going to pay you. Why do you need to get paid? Because you have bills to pay. So it's not that you don't have discipline. It's just that you don't put it in the right places.
Yeah.
Right? We only do it for the things that we need to do.
Yeah, let's open up the lens.
Open up. Yeah. Not the things we need to do. We just do it for things that bring financial gain or, whatever it is. Like,
which is important.
Which is important. But at the same time, like, what about our health? What about our life?
Our health only becomes important when it gets taken away.
Our health only becomes important when you have diabetes. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or, when you're, I mean, I know there was times where I was, I had acid reflux and I thought I was having a heart attack.
Yeah, I remember
that. It's horrible. It's a horrible life to live. That's not talking about the traveling we couldn't do, how much extra money we had to spend for the flights. Like, and on the top of that, my spiritual, mental was just horrible. I was unhappy. I really wasn't happy. Like, I had these amazing smiles on my face. A lot of my photos, everyone sees it in my videos. They see it, but they were so fake because I wasn't happy. Like, I always needed to prove myself. I always had to do something to one up someone. I didn't like to see other people win, right? Like, I was a sneak disser. I was a sneak hater. I couldn't accept other people's success because it pissed me off because they came from the same place I came from and I see them doing better than me.
Like,
right? And I was being a hater.
Deserving.
And they're not deserving, but little do I know, I don't deserve it because I wasn't willing to work for it.
Yeah.
And all that stuff that I name right now is because I had no discipline. I had no self-control. I had no consistency, right? What I did do is I did focus on quick-term stuff, quick money, quick weight loss, all that stuff. There's a couple times I went long-term, but I still didn't learn nutrition. Once I learned nutrition and tracking food, it was such a game changer.
Yeah.
And a life without discipline is not a life you want to live. I'm telling you that right now. We all lack it. We all lack discipline in different spots.
And we all could do better, including 100%.
Us. Like, I'm never done. I'm not done. People think I got my shit together. There's so much I want to work on. There's so many.
And you're way better than when you were before. But now you're finding, like, but I could do this better too.
Okay, I want to know this. Because it's easy to tell someone that, right? Mm-hmm. Give me 3 things that I'm way better in 2023 than I was in 2022. And I'll do the same for you.
Time management.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so happy you said that. I worked hard. Shout out to Nick. Nick really helped me out that first one, my coach.
I don't know if I'm using the right word, but patience.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
And you're not quick to react anymore.
No, I was real violent before. I did slap someone the other day, but that's a different story.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Oh, damn. We're on a podcast. You know what I mean? And then with you, time management has gotten a lot better. Mm-hmm. You're not saying willingness to help, but your
openness?
Your openness to help, if that makes sense. Like, if I'm in the kitchen with you and you're doing something, I want to learn it. So you're like, no, babe, I got to just go over there. Like, you're like, okay, just do like this. This is how I normally do it.
So I'm a little more casual.
More patience. More patience.
Okay.
And then let's see, your time management, your patience, and your discipline, all around with things that you do. Like, before you would start 10 things and finish 1, and now you'll start 1 thing, but you'll finish 10 throughout the day. Like, now, like, you're not perfect, but I'm catching you're catching up to it.
You called it out, even though I knew, but I really didn't like it didn't really hit me until you're like, babe, like, do you have ADD or something? I'm like, why? You're like, because you started the dishes, but then you stopped there, and then you went to the restroom throwing a load of laundry, but then you didn't finish that, and then you come over here. I'm like, you're right.
I noticed that. Well, that's always say, like, job's not done. You know what I mean? Sorry. Okay, I'm Kobe now. I get don't move until the job's done. Yeah. Like, it makes your life so much easier. Like I would go here, we shoot a podcast, right? And then, like, I'll go get ready and stuff like that. And then I go do a little bit of editing. Then I'll go maybe put some clothes on, brush my teeth, then come back. No, like, I'm going to sit here. You're going to unwrap this stuff. I'm going to edit the podcast while all this happening. Once it's exporting, we're good to go, right? And then uploading, we already make up like, you know what I mean? Like, just finish a job, because what it is that we come back to it. And let's be honest, we lose the interest. Right? Like, say you're washing dishes, you're in the dishing mode where you got your music playing, whatever, and then something comes up, you go walk away, and you come back, I still have 15 more dishes to wash, so I'll do it later. Like, just finish the task in hand. Like, we do that with everything. We start one thing, and then we just move to something else. Something came to my mind, but I'm not going to bring it up. So something else. No, I can't. You know what I mean? Like, stick to it and give it 100%. Right? Like, and yes, I just led in from talking about dishes, but now I've wanted something bigger. You know what I mean? Like, find something that you want to do and stop quitting when it gets difficult. Stop quitting when it gets hard. Stop quitting when you start, failing a little bit. Stop quitting so fast. Like, they think this shit is so instant. I've been making YouTube videos since 2013.
Well, even
11.
before that, but when you were
11.
doing
2009, 2010.
music.
Yeah, 2009, 2010, I was making YouTube videos.
So 14 years.
And 14 years later is when I finally started to get something, which obviously is completely different, but I did stay consistent. And then I did YouTube, the car stuff. Like, I always stay posting, but they think this stuff happens overnight, right? And this stuff, I'm telling you right now.
It sucks, but it doesn't.
It doesn't happen overnight. And nothing happens overnight. Nothing, unless you win the lotto. Then I guess that could happen overnight, right? But nothing really worth having that happens overnight. So you have to understand this stuff is going to take time. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be challenging. It's going to be stressful. But you got this. Like, you could get this done, right? Things are not easy. When you get a new video game, you suck at it till you get good. You have to get beat by a whole bunch of damn 9-year-old kids calling you stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right? When you start doing nails for your first time and you want to start a business, you're going to suck at it, but you got to keep better. You can't stop when someone says, hey, I kind of don't like these nails. You got to learn, you got to adapt, and you got to keep pushing forward.
Learn new techniques.
Learn what's
trending.
You know what I mean? Yeah, the gym is going to be fun for a second until you realize you're not growing. Now you have to figure out what time under attention is, and if you're eating properly, if you're getting enough protein, and understand eating clean is not going to be fun, right? But you're going to get better over time, but it's not going to be so instant to where you're going to see change or you're going to feel the difference in 24 hours. Like, it's just not, unfortunately, that's not how it goes.
I know.
Right? Instant gratification is never worth it. Right? I'll tell you right now, instant gratification is not worth it.
No, because you get the enjoyment for that moment, but it's not lasting. Because then you're like, okay. Because then you're like, whatever.
It's like a fake release of dopamine. Is it dopamine?
I think so.
Is it dopamine?
I think.
Hopefully
Let's pretend
it is. Let's pretend it is. And if it's not, please don't hate me. They're like, it's not dopamine. No, but you know what I mean? It's just that fake stuff that makes you feel good. Like, I'm gonna feel so good tonight. I'm telling you right now, I don't know what's gonna happen tonight, but I apologize for whatever happens tonight. Because Ronaldo.
Carnaldo.
So my best friend's here. She's sleeping right now because we went out last minute.
They came home at 6 a.m.
She's struggling today.
Yeah, poor girl.
See, look, that wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to go out and party like that. You know what I mean? But it's action and consequences. Yeah. My clients know. Well, yeah, I just don't think anything's easy. Don't listen to and if I ever become that online coach,
call
me out. Right? Because they just did that with the Vision Twins. They were talking all this stuff about the gastric sleeve and like, yeah, some people have to get it because they help with the health. And then they start talking like crap, and some people are cutting up and going back and forth to what they're saying to what they say now and stuff. You know what I mean? And like, I never want to be like that, but I feel I'll never be like that.
Though, about that.
Yeah, go for it.
I want to do a little PSA.
I should wear my Vision Twin shirt. I have one. I have a Vision Twin shirt in the car.
No, because
they gave me one for free. They were my friends. Then they call me fat.
Yeah, well, whatever.
I'm sad.
Fat money.
FAT,
the
baby.
Information and really the hate that's being spewed out, I feel like it's very dangerous because from what I know, their demographic is young people.
Yeah.
And they're more impressionable. So if you did have weight loss surgery or whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that your journey was any less important than someone that did it naturally.
I hate that when people say
stay in your lane.
So I can't stand that when people are like, I did naturally. No, you did it.
Okay.
You took supplements. Fat burners. That's not natural anymore. You took protein. That's not natural.
Yeah, so that's to me, like, it was the comment that they said towards you. I was annoyed at, but I was like, whatever.
What do you mean I'm fat?
No, but to me, it's like I don't take their
fat boy.
Their comment to heart because I don't care about them enough to be like, oh my gosh, they think this of us or of you.
You know why I don't care?
Why?
Because I never care about what someone says about me that's not doing better than me.
Well, that's where I was kind of going.
And when you're doing better than someone, you would never hate on someone, right? I do not hate on anyone. If you, I'll snap back on comments because you can talk crap on me, I'm gonna talk crap back. Let's have fun. I've been talking crap my whole life. It's fun. But you'll never catch me hating on someone just for them being them, right? Because I'm actually happy. Like my job, right? My purpose in life is to help people. I in order to do that though, I had to help myself. Yeah. I'm actually happy. I feel so good helping people every single day. I get to help people every single day.
That's awesome.
You know, every single day I get to have amazing call with someone, amazing text message with someone, amazing, I said phone call, FaceTime, Zoom call. Like, you know what I mean? And like, when I get hated on by people that are not doing better than me or people that don't have pictures on their profile, it doesn't bother me. Now, if Andy were to say something or someone like that,
well, that's because you respect
I would be
whatever
devastated, but I would take it in as like, well, what did I do wrong? What I need to fix? You know, if Daniel said something like that, or if you said, you know, Big John, like, you know, but no, like what I realize is that when you're unhappy and you're struggling mentally, especially financially, you're going to do what you need to do to make yourself feel better, but it doesn't mean you're winning. Right. And so if anyone's out there and people give them a hard time, like this just doesn't have to be social media. It could be real life. A lot of you might not understand that you have people in your circle that do hate on you. It's just that you have so much love for these people. You don't see it. You're blind. You were one of them. Right.
Yes.
No longer friends with that person anymore. Is it this? People that are unhappy are going to hate on you. They're not going to want to see you win. Why? Because they don't win themselves. Because they've lost so much faith in themselves. And they're in survivor mode where if they feel if you're doing better than them, you suck. And I've been a hater before.
Or let me try to chop you down so I could be bigger.
Always take it with a grain of salt from these people. Now look at it. If someone's looking at you and saying, Tony, what are you doing? Your life sucks. You're fat. You're this. You don't have a good job. Blah,
you
blah,
should
blah.
Off yourself.
Or, yeah, that one.
That's what I'm saying. That's dangerous.
I won't. I'm gonna let them dig their own grave. If you have someone in your life that's judging you, is telling you, always going against what you want to do, shitting down your dreams, shitting on your goals, don't listen to them. Unless that person, you're going to that person for advice. Unless that's the person you go to for advice and they're giving you like your raw truth, don't listen to them. Go out there and make your own happiness. Go out there and become who you want to become. Get out there and become the version of yourself that you've dreamed of being. Go out there and become the person that you're willing to work for. Be the person that you want to look up to, right? Be the person that you want to be in the mirror. You see in the mirror. Be the person that you want to get all the likes on Instagram. Be the person that you want to say yes to when the day you get married. Like, you understand? Like, be that person.
Yeah.
Don't look for these other people who are miserable.
Be him and be her.
Yeah, be him and be her. Be him, her. Her, him. Her/him, him, I. Whatever it is. Like, be that person. Right? Be that person that people like, damn, that's what I want to be like. They really got their shit together. You know what I mean? Like, become that person. Stop going to that person who's not them.
That's what I'm still striving for.
No, you're killing it, dude.
Actually, I do have a little update.
Yeah.
Actually, are you done talking about what you're talking about?
I'm ready. I'm
because I'm
trying to go out and party, girl.
Okay,
I just had to work. No, I'm just kidding. No.
What's new things for 2024 for me?
Skin removal surgery.
Yes. June, July-ish.
June. Oh, yeah. I'll have a whole podcast about that.
Yeah.
Hopefully get Dalton down here.
So you just got a little sneak peek of that. For me, even though I am CFO of Heavy to Modified and I've done a whole bunch of
CFO.
shit,
You hear that?
and
What you call that?
CFO, and that's on paper.
What are you going to do? Say it. What'd you get for Christmas?
Oh, I got a cute little...
A cute little... Girl, you got an iPad.
No, I already had an iPad.
Oh, I'm sorry, MacBook.
Oh, yeah, I got a MacBook. It was my first new one.
I'm so proud.
Yeah, but a lot of you don't know, I am not a high school graduate. I'm actually a dropout. So, 2024. No,
I knew that. I made a face like.
Just because I'm gonna go get my high school diploma. I don't want to do GED. I just want to do a diploma just to like say I did it.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
That's success right there. Me, gonna finish up becoming a life coach and a nutritionist. My 2024 goals, and then help more people. So this year, I think we helped 4, 5, 6 families this holidays. Is it 6 or 7?
It was.
If it was 6, I want to do 12 next year. If it's 7, I want to do 7. I want to do 14 families next year. 2
for Christmas, 5 for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, 7. So next year, I want to do 14. I want to help 14 families.
Yeah.
If I don't have the money to double it, then that means I'm not doing better next year. So in order for me to double the amount of people I help, it's in order for me to double the money I'm making. In order to keep doubling the money I'm making is to keep doubling down on becoming a good person and helping people become the best version of yourself.
I also do want to go to talk to the person that we were working with, Family Services, because I want to see like how I can help.
Yeah, I think that'll be pretty dope. And also too, we have some big news with the doctor I'm working with for my skin removal surgery, but I'm not gonna talk about. We can't talk about it until their contracts are done. But if this goes through and everything goes, I'm so happy to what I'm going to announce to my online coaching that people, I've never seen a coach do this.
No one's doing it.
No one's doing this. And I guarantee I'm going to be the first. And I'm hope that other people, I don't want to be the only one. I want to be the first, but I don't want to be the only one. Hopefully other coaches hop on and do this stuff too, because it's amazing, because that's how you know you really want your clients to win.
Well, your whole goal is for people to win off of that.
I want people to win. I want you to feel how it is to love yourself.
To know that you're worth it. To really know.
Yeah, I'm looking at you and I'm just like, it's New Year's, just like their 10th New Year with each other. Like we've lost.
It's our 13th.
Wait, we lost like 900 pounds combined.
Oh, we did.
You know what I mean? Like you get. Yeah. I'm just throwing a little shade.
No,
you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where it's like I'm looking at my little brother. He's about to have a kid. I got my best friend here from New York and her boyfriend, Michael. And I'm like, I'm genuinely inclined. I'm not high right now. I think I've been looking at the camera like, do I look high? I'm so comfortable right now.
Are you high right now?
No, I don't do drugs. Not anymore. No, I'm just kidding.
I
start itching. But no, it's like I'm just genuinely happy right now. I was just taking it in. I'm like, I got a 85-inch TV screen. And yes,
that you saw from the freaking freeway.
I know, it's so dope.
Exit.
But like, and some of this materialistic stuff. But at the end of the day, like I'm just taking it. Like, I promise you, like I just feel so blessed right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm just looking around, I was looking at my little brother, and I was like, now I got the little nephew coming.
Could we do a baby reveal when you guys are ready? Oh no,
Jasmine
actually
said
they
no
don't
social media.
want okay. Well, I'll just hold
I can't make freaking content with my nephew.
No.
I'm gonna go viral.
The back of the
now you're costing me money now, damn it. Nah.
The back of the baby's head when they're benching.
Go baby weights. But you know what I mean? Like I was just thinking right now, I was literally just staring at where you're talking and like just talking about how much you've been, focusing on how better you became. I'm just like, I'm so blessed right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I want everyone to feel that. Mm-hmm. And I'm not talking about the podcast and the Instagram and the followers and online coach. Like,
that's just our
your
reality,
own version.
Like,
that's our reality. But like your own version of like what makes you happy. Like my family obviously makes me happy. Being better, knowing that my brother has someone to look up to. You know what I mean? Knowing that, my cousins have someone to look up to. When we have a kid, that our kid's going to be healthy. With my nephew, he's going to be healthy. My godson comes up to me and shows me his abs and the muscles and tells me it's his vegetables.
Oh, he started FaceTiming us now.
Yeah, we got him an iPad for Christmas. And it's just like the fact that my whole family is overweight. Mm-hmm. And I know
for the most part, yeah.
When my brother has a kid, I know when we have a kid, they're not going to know obesity.
Well, we're breaking the cycle. So like I want you to know how that feels. And you will build your own version of happiness and what makes you happy, what pours into you, or what allows you to put a real smile on your face if you're willing to put in the work. And if the cycle wasn't broken before you,
sadly,
it's your responsibility, but it's rewarding.
It's your responsibility once you know it's a problem,
Yeah.
And so I just want to say right now, we'll end it off with this. I want to thank everyone that's listening to this. I want to thank everyone who's supported, anyone that is
writing with us,
liked one of our videos or watched one of our podcasts or liked one of my transformations or
sent
anything.
DMs
all my clients sent a DM, send a DM, send something that motivating, send something like just anything that is supported the Heavy to Modified family, the Heavy to Modified brand. Mm-hmm. And just, without everyone here, we wouldn't be here. Like you guys understand that followers do not equal money. Right. But being a real person on social media, sharing your life, the ins and the outs, the wins and the losses is what helped our brand grow.
Yeah.
And we will never change that. We've seen a lot of bullcrap over the last couple of days that definitely could go in on a rant about it. But we're not starting the year off negative. No. We're starting the year off right. And how we're going to start the year off is like this. It is up to you to build a person you want to look up to. Right. Mm-hmm. This is your year, not because it's 2024. This is your year because now you're going to do it the right way. You're going to find your bad habits. You're going to work on those one at a time. You're going to become a better person, right? You're going to become more cleanliness. You're going to clean your room. You're going to have a clean car. You're going to freaking do the things, the tasks that you need to get done to make you a good person, to make you a better person, to make you build more discipline in your life.
And you
stop trying to crash
two
diet.
People rooting for you.
And you got me and Modified Frankie and the whole family here watching right now. We got a whole audience today. And at the end of the day, it's not new year, new you. It's going to be new year, same you, better habits.
Better habits.
Get out there and win. Happy 2024, baby. Let's get it.
Oh my God,
I'm telling you right now, if you guys see me on the news in Las Vegas,
can I bail?
Just bail me out, please.
Start a GoFundMe ahead of time.